worship Him. Oh, worship Him. Bow down and worship Him. Worship Him. Oh, worship Him.
But somehow, in the midst of that worship opportunity, I was in a worship captivity with my flesh against God's spirit. You see, this was a war room because my flesh told the spirit that there's no room for you. Sort of the same thing that innkeepers told Jesus indirectly, seeing that he was still inside Mary's belly, there's no room for you here. So I sat silenced with my mouth pinned shut. Sort of like Jeepers Creepers came through and sewed my lips up. My quietness was mistaken for meekness. And many couldn't see beyond my gentle smile that graciously hides my ravenous mind, but hey, I was too good for them to figure it out. I was too good for them to figure it out. I was too good for them to figure it out. In the midst of that worship, in the midst of that worship, the spiritual cerebral palsy had me stagnant. And at that point, true confession didn't take place until I finally realized that this spiritual cerebral palsy, this illness, would pleasantly present a present wrapped in lies and exposed fluorescent, insinuating a surprise. And guess I was surprised to find out that you were inside death. So I didn't convert until I finally found out that I was dying. Death. Funny, I didn't smell your stench from the outside of that box. I know I have 5 senses, but none of them were named Carmen. So I lusted with my hands, tasted with my eyes, to be rewarded with such a surprise. You, Grim Reaper, slowly sucked the sap out of my roots. This tree that once stood, planted by the river of sin, proud, arrogant, and all about me, self-centered. To be slowly downgraded, no more wheelchair bound, but bad confounded. I was bedridden in sin. Until he checked me into this intensive care unit. The physician is closer than ever before. God, I see you clearly. I said I was placed in this intensive care unit. It is here where I see you clearly. God. It's here where I see you clearly. So broken. His spirit tugged on my heart, and that's when I realized that I was broken. So God, despise not this broken spirit, but bound up this broken with a cast, so that I can cast all my problems and cares upon you, for you cared for me. Bound up this broken with a cast, so that I can cast all my problems and cares upon you, for you cared for me. So I lay it all before you, God. We are all broken masterpieces on our wounds because we wounded. But who can fix this? Because right now I know I need eternal fixing from one who's fishing to seek to find, restore all pieces that was secret. I said eternal fixing, eternal fixing. So I'm like, yes, I'm so done with that life. He came and rescued me out of that night. He was my night in the midst of that night. Give me light because he's light. Give me life from that light that is right. So I will fight to the end till I die. And if y'all want to come, y'all can come along for the ride.